Sleeping can be.
Basically, you're going to take care of him because he's in shock, okay? So you got to take care of him, he's in shock. Yes. Hold his knees up a little bit so he gets enough air. Make sure he's doing okay. And you got to comfort. You got to tell him. We call for help. Help's on the way. You got to tell them what they want to hear. When you're panicking, when you're in shock, you want to hear somebody's going to help me.
It's okay.
That's what you want to hear. Is somebody's going to help me. Don't leave me. Somebody help. Because they're going to be scared stiff because they think they're going to die. Okay.
You'll be okay.
You got to tell them you're going to be okay. You call for help. Help's on the way.
It's okay. Help's on the way.
But when their arm looks like this,
maybe.
when their arm looks like that, that means the skin is burned off. That means this looks like a steak coming off the charcoal. I mean, basically they're cooked. It means with it burned through the skin, it's down to the flesh. Okay, so you can't really do anything for that. The only thing you can do is cover it up and wait for the paramedics to show up. Because there's nothing, there's really nothing we can do for a burn that bad. Because that's beyond what we can do. Because there's no first aid. You can't put medicine on there. Don't put any water on it.
Water might sting it even
because
worse.
Water's
going to be in pain.
It's going to be worse because it's like pouring water inside your body. So that's not good. Okay, because this is raw flesh in here. This is like somebody taking a knife and just carving the skin off. That's what it's going to be like. Except it's burned off. Okay, so it's going to be painful. It's going to be open. So you don't want to do anything in there. Don't even mess with it. Just cover it up. Cover it up. Call the paramedics and wait for the paramedics to show up.
It's 7:45.
Yes, okay, I think you're going to be okay.
You're going to be okay.
Guess what?
Paramedics are
coming. You're okay. You're okay. The paramedics are going out for the season.
You'll survive.
Oh, fast recovery! You guys are miracle workers.
Yes,
We took a survey.
Okay, well, we got to move along. We got to move along.
Okay, it took it too long.
Okay, careful.
That's on the same page as the blister bird.
And then
They saw it was first and second.
this is the
Okay,
first.
we gotta go. We gotta move on.
Second. This is second. This is third.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Fourth.
Mike,
Move on.
no, Mike.
Okay.
Put
We gotta
that
quickly
away.
move ahead.
Spiders.
We're gonna get to snakes in a few minutes. We're gonna do ticks and bee stings.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do bee stings first. Yeah.
If it's a tick, don't you want to leave it in there and if it's not bad enough?
Pretty much, no. You don't really want to get rid of a tick. You want to get rid of ticks.
Well, except
Ticks are not good.
if it's too small and you try and remove it, then the head sticks in there.
We're gonna talk about ticks in just a
I
second.
know what you do with bees.
We're gonna do bee
You
stings
don't
first.
squeeze it, because when you squeeze it, there's more venom, which causes more pain.
That's
you
correct.
take like a knife and go like that.
Yeah. Okay. You guys
I
are
did
good.
it.
Wait.
I
We're
saved
gonna-
his life.
Let me do this first.
Because they're killer bees, and there's 5,000
Now, first of all-
body.
I gotta show them. Okay, first of all, guys, this is our bee stinger. See that?
That's like a hornet thing.
First of all, it is very sharp, okay? Come on, you guys look at this. This is our bee sting for today's exercise. This is a real stinger, okay? Actually, it's a tack, but it's really sharp, okay? So don't stick your finger with this thing. Okay, what you do, assuming that this is your
Killer
arm,
bees, you're killer bees.
what you're supposed to do,
Take your pocket knife.
Yeah, pocket
Find
knife.
the
You're
head.
qualified to carry a
Blood
pocket knife.
circle.
And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the side of it and you're going to try and loosen it with your knife.
Aren't you supposed to like pull it up?
Yeah, but you're going to loosen it with your knife. Now, the reason we do it this way, don't mess with that, is, how do I get back the photos? Okay, you guys want to see what a bee sting looks like?
Sure.
Really big?
Yeah.
This is what a stinger looks like, super blown up, okay? You see these little barbs on the side of it?
Oh,
That's why it hurts to come out, because it's got these little stickers that makes it grab when it comes out. These things also have venom on them. The
Yeah, that's
the
why you don't
entire
want to
stinger.
squeeze it, so you're squeezing the venom in.
The whole stinger is
Causes
going to
more
have
pain.
venom, and venom is going to get trapped on these little barbs and stuff. So when you pull it out, you have a tendency to squeeze off more venom into the wound, which is bad. That makes it hurt worse and makes it a lot more sore. So what they recommend you do is you want to try and flip it out with your knife. Basically what you're going to do is take your knife blade and just kind of push on it, kind of back and forth to loosen it, rather than just yanking it straight out.
and
If
you can
keep
see your
doing
bee
this-
sting? The bee
This is for the bee sting. The stinger. Yeah, this is the
stinger?
stinger.
You can see it?
Yeah, you can see it sticking
Oh, yeah,
out. That's not as quite as big as this, but it's going to be similar to this. And so you use your knife to kind of gently work it out. If you gently work it out like this, you'll get less venom scraped off. When you finally get to the point that it'll come out, you can just pull it out. Did I
I have a
move that?
question.
Yes.
Like I was watching someone, he took the pocket knife, he found the head, and just
You can do that. They recommend,
Like he had a bee sting on his hand, like he just got one.
you can do it that way.
Okay.
They recommend you use your knife to get it out to sideways. Now, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to practice this.
Whoa, that's
There's
a weird
two of these
knife.
things. That's not super sharp. This is my knife. My knife is very sharp. Very pointy
He's
and very
never
sharp.
used it.
Okay? Don't make me go get a real Band-Aid out and have to fix your finger, okay?
Done.
Because that is very sharp. You guys
My
take
dad
turns
has a much more bigger
Just get
knife
one of them.
than that.
and gently bring it out and kind
Okay,
of rock it
just
back and forth
let
and get
someone
one
else
out.
try now, Cole.
Colin, I don't do all of them. Let Brandon do one too, okay? Pass it off and let Brandon do it.
Alright,
Sting them again.
You can put your stinger back in and just practice using your
You're gonna get
using your
another
knife.
fourth stinger in your face.
Okay, let Brandon practice using the knife. Be
Brandon,
very
do that
careful.
one, and then Mike,
Careful.
do. Have you done this, Mike?
be considerate. No, be
You can
considerate
do
of the blood circle.
I think it's easier to just pull it up than.
You can, but you run the risk of getting more venom out.
But you have to
Especially
leave it
if
up on the
someone's-
top.
Well, and if someone's allergic,
Well, here's one thing to
And-
remember though, that I did find out.
here, leave
That's
it
a-
open
that's a
and
trick
let
knife.
Mike
Just
try.
leave it open.
He hasn't actually
What they
tried.
recommend doing is if you get stung, make sure I get all the stingers back.
There
If
you
you
go.
get stung, it's better to get it out sooner rather than
Hey,
later.
don't, dude.
Because the longer it stays in your
that
skin, the more venom is going to go into your skin. Okay? So you want to get the stinger out as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's why you
you
pop
try
it
a
up. It
couple,
takes like a
Brandon?
second. You
Yeah,
pop
well, you
it up,
can, but
the
you might
stinger
scrape,
goes
you might
flying.
scrape
You can
off
try a
more
couple.
venom. Okay?
But wait, if you
Or
did
all
that,
three.
wouldn't the stinger go flying and it could sting someone else?
Well, yeah, hopefully not much closer.
That would just be really, 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 really,
Unlucky.
really, really, really unlucky.
That would be really, really unlucky. Okay,
Unlucky
so
as Drake.
that's the procedure that they recommend is use a knife blade to gently work the stinger out, rather than pulling it straight out. If you can't get it out with a knife, then what you're going to do is you can either pull it out with your fingers or you can use tweezers
To pull it out.
to pull it out.
I think a knife is the
Yes.
easiest.
A knife is the way they recommend, or you can use your finger to kind of flip it back and forth if it's big enough and your finger's small enough.
There you go.
There you go. That's kind of what a bee sting looks like too. They're very sharp like that. They are very sharp. So you guys got to be careful. Okay,
Not sticky.
we did bee stings. Now we're going to do tick.
This is a worm.
Get all my stingers back in. Where are my stingers?
One back there.
There, I've got, yeah,
Okay.
here,
Nice.
Okay, you better sit down.
here.
Okay, let's do
Might not be
ticks.
ready. You know what? I'm not even ready.
Okay, does anybody know what a tick looks like?
It looks like a little.
I know you do. You got outdoor dogs.
It's
You
a
guys have outdoor
bat.
dogs?
Yeah, I have an outdoor dog, but she's never gotten it.
Squishy.
That is a tick.
Let me see.
Yes. Told you, it's fat and
That is a
squishy.
tick. That's a big, fat, well-fed tick. Okay? Ticks eat blood.
Like this.
Where do you think they get the blood from?
Your arm.
Whoever they bite.
How big is it? Can you actually see with your eye?
They're not.
Yeah.
This is pretty big.
Right.
They're smaller.
You can see.
You can feel it on your dog. Like my dog has some ticks right now, and whenever I pet it, I can feel them.
Yeah. Well, they also have what they call seed ticks. And
little
my
bitty ones,
friend
too.
and I got into those. In fact, Mike's grandma was even there when this happened. And those are so small, they just are so tiny that they look like little bitty seeds. And so they're very hard to find and to pull out. So,
Okay.
yes, Brandon?
I got, well, don't you take stick into you and try to go into your skin?
Watch.
Yeah, watch.
That's what a tick looks like in your skin.
Yeah, oh my
I got
goodness.
those 3 times.
They are gross. They
Yeah.
stick their head into your skin.
I know, and
they
my mom
attach
has
themselves.
to go,
Yes.
has to get some tweezers
Wait,
That's right.
don't use
put,
like.
and pull
I-
them out.
That's
no,
right.
no, that's leeches.
But first he
leeches are gross.
suffocates
They're
them.
bloodsuckers. Now this is what that same tick, well, maybe not the same one, but it's a tick like that with his head stuck into the skin. And what they do, they bury their head inside and they kind of spread out their
Yeah, and they make a big hole.
things to hold themselves in there so they don't just fall out.
Oh
okay?
my goodness.
They're little
So if you
pinchers.
try to pull it, yeah, little pinchers. So if you try to pull them off, if you grab them and try to pull them, they don't just come out. They actually kind of lock themselves in there. You probably pull some off your dog, right?
Yeah, well, I pulled one off, but
With what? With your hand or tweezer?
well, I don't know.
Yeah, they're kind of gross.
Well, here's the problem there, guys. Here's the problem.
If you pull it too hard, or sometimes, even if it's not fat enough, the head can get stuck in there and it can be infected.
That's right. If you just grabbed this guy right here and yanked him, chances are you may just pull his body off and his head will stay in your skin.
Will his head keep chomping?
No, he'll die, but he'll be dead, yucky stuff inside your skin. It'll get infected and very, very nasty. The way they recommend you get them out is you use tweezers. And what you do is you use tweezers to grab the tick as close to the skin as you can and gently pull it out with the tweezers, okay? That way you get a
We
better
only have a
grip.
couple, so.
Yeah, you want to get as good a grip as close to the skin as you can, so you're pulling the head and the neck, and not just pulling on the body. Because if you pull on the body, you may just pull the body off. So you want to grab him with the tweezers down close, right at the skin layer, and try to pull his head out of the skin. Now, we've got a couple of samples.
Mark, you
Let
do
Mark pull the blue one out, and let's see if we can get the blue one out.
And don't
What
just
if he
yank it. I don't see his head.
Is it that big?
Wait, let Mark do
One at a
this.
time, one at a
The
time.
gray part.
Just pull on the,
Get as close as you can and gently pull him out.
get him out.
Yep, and that's kind of what it's like pulling him out. Okay.
Is it that big?
Some of them are that big.
Some
yeah.
of them, when they're
Isn't that
big?
filled, yeah, they can
Oh.
be that big.
But there's something else.
Okay,
when you
let's
go-
see what
when you
Cole's
go
gonna
into
do.
the forest like that, you get some other one,
Watch.
Yeah, there's different kinds.
different kind.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Oh.
It's attached.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
his head came off.
Cole pulled his
But
body
you got
out.
him out. Did you get him all out?
I think he got him all
He
out.
got him
See,
all
he came
out.
apart. His body came apart from his head.
And then his head fell out a
That's-
second
Yeah.
later.
And what
That's
happens?
what happens sometimes.
when you pull the
is
tick
the
out-
body comes out and the head's still stuck.
You may actually pull it. You may have a hole left in your skin after you pull the tick out, because their heads kind of expand, and when you pull them out, it kind of pulls a chunk out sometimes. So what do? Is you use the tweezers to try and get them out, and then you got to wash it really good. And what I recommend you do, if you pull a tick out, you want to let it bleed a little bit,
Oh.
or maybe squeeze a little bit of blood
To
out
let the head
Poison.
come
to
out.
get the yucky stuff out, get the poison, and to get their mouth juices and all that kind of stuff. You want to bleed it a little bit to try and get all the yucky stuff out, and then wash it with soap and water, cover it with Band-Aid and like Neosporin or something like that. Yes, ma'am.
Can I be
I'm
next one
allergic
to
to
pull it
these.
out?
Yes, ma'am. Chocolate what?
Can I be next one to pull a tick out?
You want to let him do one real quick? Put one back in and let Brandon pull it out. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
here.
those are
Let me have a
trick ones
tweezer.
that we had to
Uh-oh.
deal with.
Here.
They can also be in carpet too.
They can't
But
go in your carpet.
here, try.
What you
Yeah, because
do-
your dogs can bring them in, right?
Yeah.
Put
What you
wear
do,
long socks.
you want to wear socks. If you're going to go into places where you know there are ticks, tuck your pants into your boots. If you got boots on, tuck your pants inside your boots. That way you don't want the tick to be able to crawl up your pants.
Yeah.
Okay? If you wear shorts, probably not the best idea, tick climb right up your leg, okay? Wear long pants. If you have to tuck your pants inside your socks, you want to make it as hard as possible for the tick to climb up your pants. Because ticks like to get into a nice warm spot, like up here, somewhere like this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they're itchy.
They like to get to a nice warm spot, like between your legs or something, and dig in there, under your arms. That's,
Your
I mean,
pits.
where do you get them on the dog? You get them on the dog, you get
And
them on
the
the underside
neck.
of the dog, or wherever
Also
they
the
can't reach.
neck.
Yeah. Ticks are smart. They crawl up your pants and they find a nice cozy spot to dig into. So what you want to do is tuck your pants in. Don't give them a way to get up your pants in the first place. Wear long pants, tuck your shirt in, make it hard for the tick to get inside. That'll keep the ticks from getting on you in the first place. Okay, let's put our tick stuff up, please, which means
Okay.
quit tearing that up and clean that, please. We only got, well, we actually had no one time.
Did we get
Yeah, we didn't quite get everything, but we did.
Tweezers. Stop.
Okay,
And then finish up. Okay.
drink of water.
Oh, do you want the ticks?
Let me borrow this and the tape. I have the tweezer at home.
And let's see if we can do,
Toss the ticks in here.
oh goodness, I don't know if we can cover all these or not. I guess we'll keep going
What all
until
do
we
you
say
have?
stop. Well, I got several
Well,
more things
it's
to
like
do.
2 minutes till 8.
Okay.
I'm drinking.
What all do you have left?
Well, I didn't do spiders. You're supposed to do spiders.
What all do you have to do with them?
There's not a whole lot to it, too.
Pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spiders, snake bites,
Guys,
nosebleed.
Mike!
Hey, get that out of there.
Mike?
Did you stick that in there?
Yes. Sorry.
Just sit down. Okay. Other things we have to worry about
Sleeping.
are spiders, spider bites. And basically, spider bites,